Have you ever wondered why some people seem to attract wealth effortlessly while others struggle their entire lives, never reaching their financial dreams? What if the difference isn't luck, opportunity, or even hard work, but something much deeper, something you already possess within you? Your mind is the most powerful tool you have. It can either hold you back or push you forward. The difference between those who achieve extraordinary success and those who fall short often comes down to how they train their minds. If you're ready to unlock your true potential, it starts right here, right now. With one simple realization, your thoughts are the building blocks of your future. Imagine for a moment that you have the ability to shape your destiny with nothing more than the power of your mind. Picture the life you want, the success, the freedom, the wealth. What if you could train your thoughts in a way that makes these dreams a reality? This isn't just about wishful thinking or hoping for a miracle. It's about understanding that your mind is the starting point of everything you will ever achieve. Napoleon Hill, in his groundbreaking work, laid down a principle that has transformed countless lives. What you think, you become. It all begins with a simple, undeniable truth. Your thoughts dictate your actions, and your actions shape your life. So, why is this so important? Because, whether you realize it or not, every single day you are programming your mind, and those thoughts are guiding you toward your future. The problem is, most people do this unconsciously. They let negative thoughts, fears, and doubts take over. They focus on what they lack instead of what they can achieve. But here's the thing. You have the power to change this. By shifting your mindset, you can start to see the world as a place full of opportunities, not obstacles. And it's in this shift that wealth begins to manifest. But it's not enough to simply believe in your potential. You need to actively cultivate that belief. You need to train your mind to focus on abundance rather than scarcity, on opportunity rather than limitation. The moment you take control of your thoughts, you start taking control of your life. Imagine waking up every day with the unshakable belief that you are on the path to wealth, no matter how tough things get. Imagine carrying the confidence that you are worthy of success, and that it is only a matter of time before it finds you. And here's why you need to stay with me until the end. The key to training your mind for wealth isn't just about thinking positively. It's about understanding that your mind can be your greatest ally or your biggest enemy. By mastering your thoughts, you're essentially mastering your destiny. Everything you want, everything you dream of, is already within your reach, but it starts with your mind. If you want to create the life you've always imagined, you must start with changing the way you think. The power to achieve wealth is within you, and this journey begins with a single decision: to train your mind for success. Stay with me, because what you're about to discover could be the turning point you've been waiting for. Now that you understand the power of your mind, it's time to ask yourself, what does wealth truly mean to you? This isn't just about money. Wealth is so much more than the dollars in your bank account. It's the freedom to live life on your terms, the ability to make a difference, and the opportunity to experience life's fullest potential. Wealth is the reward for mastering your mind and harnessing your inner power. But before you can attract it, you must first define it. The clearer your vision, the more focused your efforts will become. Without a clear understanding of what you truly desire, your mind will wander, and you'll find yourself chasing empty goals, endlessly moving but never progressing. Take a moment to close your eyes and imagine what true wealth looks like for you. What does a life of abundance feel like? Is it waking up every day with the freedom to do what you love? Is it having the resources to take care of your loved ones, to contribute to causes that matter to you, or simply to enjoy a life without financial worry? The more specific you can get, the stronger your connection to that vision becomes. When you can see it clearly, when you can feel it, you make it real. This is where the transformation begins, not in wishing, but in knowing exactly what you want. If you're still unclear about what wealth means to you, it's time to start asking yourself deeper questions. What would a truly successful life look like in your eyes? What would you do if money was no object? Your answers are the key. They will reveal the path that your mind needs to focus on. Wealth is not a one-size-fits-all concept. For some, it's about financial freedom. For others, it's about fulfillment, contribution, or creating something meaningful. But no matter what wealth means to you, the first step to achieving it is having a crystal clear vision of it. Once you know what you want, your mind begins to act differently. Every decision, every thought, every action is aligned with your goal. Without a specific target, your actions are scattered, and progress becomes slow. But when you've defined what wealth means to you, your mind starts working in overdrive to bring it to life. You'll begin to notice opportunities you once overlooked, ideas that spark your imagination, and moments of inspiration that will push you closer to your goal. Now here's the truth. Wealth won't appear overnight. It requires effort, focus, and, most importantly, the courage to take the first step toward it. But when you know exactly what you're working for, you'll find the energy and determination to stay on course. Your mind, once trained, will keep you moving forward, even when the path gets tough. The clearer your vision, the stronger your motivation. When you know what wealth means to you, it becomes a driving force that propels you every day. It becomes your compass, guiding you through the inevitable challenges and distractions that will arise. Defining your vision of wealth is the moment you take control of your destiny. Your mind no longer wanders aimlessly. It becomes sharp, focused, and unstoppable. The power to attract wealth is within you, but it all starts with knowing what you want. Once you define it, your mind will relentlessly work to bring it to life. And that is when the magic begins. Now that you have a clear vision of what wealth means to you, it's time to ask yourself, how badly do you want it? Desire is the driving force behind every great achievement. Without it, your goals remain distant dreams, impossible to reach. But with an intense, burning desire, everything changes. Desire isn't just a wish or a hope. It's a deep, unwavering passion that consumes your thoughts and actions. It's the fire that keeps you going when things get tough, the energy that pushes you past fear and doubt. When your desire is strong enough, you'll find the strength to overcome any obstacle in your way. Your desire must be so powerful that it motivates you to act every single day. It needs to wake you up early and keep you going late into the night. Without this kind of drive, you will give up the moment things get hard. But with it, you'll see every setback as a challenge to be conquered, not a reason to quit. Desire is the reason people work relentlessly day after day to turn their dreams into reality. When your desire burns hot enough, it becomes impossible to ignore. It calls you to action, and with every action, you move one step closer to your goal. Think about the people who have achieved the wealth and success you admire. Do you think they were content with just wishing for it? No. They wanted it so badly that they did whatever it took to make it happen. They woke up every day with a fire inside them, determined to push through every hardship. They had a desire so deep, so powerful, that nothing, no matter how difficult, could stand in their way. This is the level of desire you must cultivate within yourself. It is not enough to simply want wealth. You must crave it, long for it, and be willing to do whatever it takes to achieve it. The strength of your desire will determine the strength of your actions. When your desire is weak, your actions will be weak. When your desire is strong, your actions will become unstoppable. This is how wealth is built. It starts with a deep, unshakable passion for your goals. Without that passion, you will drift, taking actions only when it's convenient, or giving up the moment things get hard. But with it, you will push through challenges that others would consider impossible. You'll learn, grow, and adapt, always moving closer to your vision of wealth. As you build your desire, remind yourself constantly of why you want wealth. The more you connect to the emotional power of your goals, the stronger your desire will become. Let it fuel you, let it drive you. When your desire becomes your daily focus, it will become your greatest ally. It will push you to make decisions that align with your vision, even when it feels uncomfortable or uncertain. And with each step, each decision, each small victory, you will get closer and closer to the life you've always dreamed of. Your desire will turn the impossible into the inevitable. The power of desire alone, though vital, will never be enough without faith. Faith is what turns your dreams into a reality. It is the belief that you can achieve your goals no matter what obstacles stand in your way. Faith is not just a comforting thought or a distant hope. It is a force that moves mountains. It is the unwavering certainty that you have what it takes to succeed, and the conviction that your vision of wealth is already within reach. Without faith, your desire will remain a dream. With it, your desire becomes a tangible goal that you can work toward every day, knowing that the universe will align to help you achieve it. When you believe in your ability to succeed, you approach every challenge with confidence. You don't see obstacles as roadblocks, you see them as opportunities to grow. Faith allows you to remain focused and steady when the world around you seems uncertain. When you trust in yourself and in your goals, no fear, no failure, no setback can stop you from moving forward. This is the kind of faith you must cultivate. It's the belief that no matter how many times you fall, you will rise again. You will find the strength to keep going because you know in your heart that success is inevitable. Faith also brings clarity. When you have unwavering faith in your ability to achieve wealth, you begin to see things differently. Challenges that once seemed insurmountable become mere stepping stones on your path to success. When you trust in your vision, you gain the confidence to make decisions quickly, without hesitation. Faith helps you overcome doubt and indecision, allowing you to take the bold, decisive actions that are necessary for achieving your dreams. Without faith, you will always question whether your efforts are worth it, and this uncertainty will hold you back. But with faith, you will move forward with courage, knowing that you are on the right path. The strength of your faith will directly influence the strength of your actions. If you doubt your ability to succeed, your actions will be hesitant and inconsistent. But if you believe in yourself, in your goals, and in the process, you will act with purpose and determination. Faith fuels your persistence. When things get difficult, and they will, faith is what keeps you going. It is the belief that the effort you put in today will bring you closer to the wealth you desire. Every small action, no matter how insignificant it may seem, is a step toward your goal. And with each step, your faith in yourself and in your dreams grows stronger. Cultivate faith by constantly reminding yourself of your vision. Visualize your success. Feel it. Believe that it is already yours. Every day, reaffirm that your success is inevitable. The more you feed your mind with thoughts of success, the more your faith will grow. The stronger your faith becomes, the more unstoppable you will be. Success will no longer be a distant hope. It will become your certainty. When you have faith, there is nothing in this world that can stand in your way, and that is the power that will lead you to the wealth you seek. As you continue to build your faith and desire, one truth becomes clearer. Success is not simply about having a vision or feeling motivated. It is about the decisions you make and the actions you take every single day. Action is what bridges the gap between your dreams and your reality. Without action, your vision remains just a fantasy. You must take deliberate steps, each one leading you closer to the life of wealth and abundance that you envision. Every action, no matter how small it seems, is a reflection of your belief in yourself and your vision. When you act with purpose, when you act in alignment with your desires, you start to shape the world around you. Most people have ideas, dreams, and desires, but very few take the necessary action to make them real. They allow fear, doubt, or indecision to paralyze them. But when you take action, you send a powerful signal to the universe that you are ready, that you are committed. Action is the manifestation of your faith. It's proof that you believe in your ability to create the life you want. Even when the outcome is uncertain, when the road seems unclear, it is the willingness to take the first step that makes all the difference. This doesn't mean taking reckless or impulsive actions. It means making intentional choices that are in harmony with your goals. Every step you take must be aligned with your vision. When you make decisions from a place of clarity and purpose, you naturally begin to attract the resources, people, and opportunities that will help you achieve your dreams. The key to success is to act decisively, not to wait for the perfect moment, because that moment will never come. The right time is always now. Every moment you wait, you are delaying your progress. But when you take action today, you begin building momentum, and momentum is what propels you toward your goals. You might not see immediate results, and that's okay. Success is not always instant, but the act of moving forward builds confidence. Every time you act, you prove to yourself that you are capable, that you are moving in the right direction. The more you take action, the more clarity you gain, and the more confident you become in your journey. This is the feedback loop that drives success. Action leads to results. Results build confidence, and confidence inspires even greater action. The reality is that success is built on persistence. It's about staying the course even when things get tough, even when you face failure or setbacks. But it's also about taking action even when you're unsure of the outcome. When you take action consistently, you will gain the experience and wisdom that are necessary for your growth. You will learn from your mistakes, adapt, and move forward stronger than before. Your wealth won't come from passive thoughts or waiting for things to happen. It will come from your ability to take action day in and day out, despite the obstacles or challenges. It will come from the courage to keep moving, knowing that every step you take is one step closer to the life you've always dreamed of. And when you act with unwavering faith and desire, you will realize that you have the power to create your own reality. Your actions are the driving force that will lead you to the wealth you deserve. The moment you take action, you begin to understand the power of persistence. Success isn't just about starting strong, it's about staying strong, especially when things aren't going as planned. Life will throw obstacles in your way. You will face setbacks, doubts, and moments of frustration. But it's in these moments that your true character is built. The difference between those who achieve their goals and those who give up is persistence. It's the ability to keep moving forward, even when it feels like the world is pushing against you. The strength to continue, despite the odds, is the key to turning your dreams into reality. Persistence doesn't mean ignoring the challenges that arise. It means acknowledging them, learning from them, and using them as stepping stones. Every setback, every failure is an opportunity to grow. When you persist, you develop resilience. And with resilience comes an unshakable belief in your ability to succeed. You begin to understand that obstacles aren't signs of failure, they are simply parts of the journey. The more you face, the stronger you become. And the stronger you become, the closer you get to your vision of wealth. It's easy to feel defeated when progress seems slow or when things don't go the way you expect. But every small action you take, every step you push through is building your future. The universe has a way of testing your commitment. It will challenge you sometimes when you least expect it. But if you can hold firm to your vision, if you can persist through the hard times, you will see the fruits of your labor. Every struggle is temporary, but the rewards of persistence are lasting. Persistence also teaches you patience. It's about knowing that success takes time, and that every effort you put forth today is laying the foundation for your tomorrow. The wealth you seek won't materialize overnight, but with consistent effort, it will come. The process may not always be easy, but the rewards are worth every moment of discomfort. And when you commit to the long haul, you'll realize that the challenges weren't obstacles at all. They were the very things that prepared you for success. The path to wealth is not for the faint of heart. It's for those who are willing to keep moving forward, no matter how tough it gets. When others give up, you keep going. When the road gets dark, you trust your vision and take another step. Every time you face a challenge and refuse to quit, you prove to yourself that you are capable of more than you ever imagined. The more you persist, the more you build the life you've always dreamed of. In the end, wealth is not just about having more money. It's about the person you become in the process. It's about transforming yourself into someone who is willing to take action, to persist through challenges, and to believe in their own potential. When you commit to persistence, you are committing to becoming the best version of yourself. And that version of you is unstoppable. With each step forward, you are creating a future filled with wealth, abundance, and success. The only question is, how far are you willing to go? When you commit to persistence, there's something crucial you must understand. Your environment matters. The people you surround yourself with, the influences you expose yourself to, and the energy you allow into your life directly impact your ability to succeed. Your mind, no matter how powerful, is constantly influenced by the world around it. This is why you must protect your vision with everything you have. You must create an environment that nurtures growth, that fuels your desire for success, and that constantly reminds you of your purpose. If you want to train your mind for wealth, you cannot afford to let negativity, doubt, or distractions cloud your path. The people around you can either uplift you or pull you down. If you are constantly surrounded by individuals who doubt your dreams, who criticize your every move, or who lack the drive to pursue their own goals, you will find it harder to maintain your momentum. Your environment must be aligned with the vision you have for your life. Seek out those who inspire you, who challenge you to grow, and who believe in the power of possibility. These are the people who will support your journey and remind you that success is not just for the lucky few, it's for anyone who is willing to work for it. But it's not just about the people you interact with. The information you consume is just as important. In the age of constant distractions, it's easy to get lost in meaningless noise. You scroll through social media, watch the news, or engage in conversations that do nothing but fill your mind with doubt. If you want to train your mind for wealth, you must become intentional about what you allow into your consciousness. Feed your mind with knowledge that inspires, that motivates, and that aligns with your goals. Books, podcasts, seminars, and conversations with like-minded individuals. These are the tools that will shape your success. Your environment also includes the spaces you occupy. Are they organized? Do they reflect your goals and values? Your physical surroundings have a direct impact on your mental clarity and your productivity. When your environment is cluttered, your mind becomes cluttered. When your space is inspiring, your thoughts follow suit. This is why it's so important to create a space that nurtures your vision and supports your dreams. Make your environment a place that energizes you, that reminds you of your goals, and that reflects the wealth you are creating. The energy you expose yourself to must be positive, uplifting, and forward-moving. This energy will act as a powerful force that propels you toward your vision, but it's not enough to rely solely on external influences. You must take responsibility for your own energy as well. Cultivate a mindset that is focused on abundance, on possibilities, and on success. When you carry this energy with you, it will attract the opportunities and resources you need to create wealth. You will begin to see the world not as a place of limitation, but as a place filled with endless potential. Remember, your environment is not just a physical space. It's a mental and emotional space. If you want to train your mind for wealth, you must make sure that everything you surround yourself with is in alignment with the life you are determined to create. Only then will your mind become a powerful, unstoppable force capable of achieving the wealth and success you desire. As you continue to shape your environment and build the mental foundation for wealth, it's crucial to understand the power of belief in your own abilities. Your thoughts, beliefs, and the way you perceive yourself will dictate the actions you take and the results you achieve. If you believe that wealth is out of your reach, that success is for others but not for you, your actions will reflect that belief. But if you believe, deep in your core, that wealth is yours to claim, that success is a natural part of your journey, your actions will be unstoppable. Belief in yourself is the most powerful force you can harness. It is the fuel that propels you toward greatness. Without belief, even the most well-laid plans will falter. But with belief, even the hardest challenges become manageable, because you know that you have what it takes to overcome them. When you believe in your own potential, you stop waiting for permission, you stop doubting your worth, and you start taking control of your destiny. Belief in yourself means seeing opportunities where others see obstacles, finding solutions where others see problems, and moving forward with unwavering confidence, no matter how difficult the journey may seem. The key to building this belief is consistency. It's not enough to simply think positive thoughts once in a while. You must make belief a daily practice. Remind yourself every single day that you are capable of achieving greatness. Speak to yourself with encouragement, not criticism. Replace thoughts of doubt with thoughts of possibility. The more you affirm your own worth and potential, the stronger your belief will become. Your belief doesn't just shape your actions, it shapes your reality. The thoughts you repeat to yourself every day create the world you experience. If you constantly tell yourself that success is beyond your reach, you will subconsciously create the circumstances that reinforce that belief. But if you start telling yourself that success is inevitable, that wealth is a matter of when, not if, you will begin to align your actions, your decisions, and your energy with that belief. This is the magic of the mind. It responds to what you tell it. And when you consistently affirm your own ability to succeed, your mind will start to work in your favor, helping you create the wealth and success you desire. But belief is not just about thinking positive thoughts. It's about backing those thoughts with action. Belief without action is just a dream. The power of belief is fully realized when it pushes you to take bold, courageous steps toward your goals. When you believe in your potential, you take risks that others wouldn't take. You step outside your comfort zone and challenge yourself to grow. With every action you take, your belief strengthens, and with every step forward, You prove to yourself that success is not only possible, it is inevitable. Remember, wealth is not just something you can accumulate, it's something you become. When you believe in yourself and your ability to create wealth, you become a magnet for success. The universe will respond to your belief, and the opportunities you need will begin to show up in your life. But first, you must believe. Believe in your power, believe in your potential, and believe that the wealth you seek is already on its way. With belief as your foundation, nothing can stop you. The only thing left to do is take the next step, with absolute certainty that you are on the path to greatness. Now, with belief firmly established in your mind and the actions to back it up, there's one more essential ingredient you must understand: the power of a definite purpose. A vague wish or a distant dream will never bring you wealth. You must have a clear, burning desire, a specific goal that guides your every thought and action. Your purpose is the driving force behind everything you do. It's the compass that keeps you on course, even when distractions and obstacles arise. Without a definite purpose, you will drift aimlessly, hoping for success but never truly working for it. A definite purpose isn't just a goal. It's the reason you wake up every morning, the passion that keeps you going when the days get long and the challenges seem endless. When you have a definite purpose, you no longer ask, "Why am I doing this?" because you know exactly why. It's the unwavering belief in your own mission that fuels your persistence. When your purpose is clear and specific, you can direct all your energy and focus toward it. Every decision you make, every action you take, is in alignment with that purpose. The stronger your purpose, the stronger your drive becomes. Your definite purpose serves as the foundation for your daily actions. Without it, your energy will scatter in countless directions. You'll find yourself reacting to life instead of proactively shaping it. But with a clear purpose, every moment becomes an opportunity to move closer to your goal. Your focus sharpens and distractions lose their power over you. When you know exactly what you want, everything else becomes irrelevant. You stop wasting time on things that don't serve your purpose. You stop doubting your path and start walking it with confidence, because you know that every step you take is bringing you closer to your vision. The clarity that comes with a definite purpose also helps you overcome fear. Fear often paralyzes people, especially when they are uncertain about what they truly want. But when your purpose is clear, fear has no hold on you. You see challenges as part of the journey, not as obstacles to avoid. With each challenge you face, you gain experience, and with that experience, your confidence grows. Your definite purpose becomes the anchor that keeps you grounded, no matter how strong the winds of doubt or fear may blow. A definite purpose is not something that can be wavered or changed easily. It is a commitment to your success, a promise to yourself that you will not settle for less than what you deserve. It's the unwavering belief that your dream is possible, and it's a decision to give everything you have toward making that dream a reality. When you commit to a definite purpose, you stop being passive and start being active. You take control of your destiny, and nothing can stand in your way. As you continue to refine and strengthen your purpose, you will notice that your confidence builds, your actions become more focused, and your progress accelerates. Success becomes inevitable when your purpose is clear and your actions are relentless. With a definite purpose in your heart, wealth is no longer a dream, it's your reality waiting to be claimed. With a definite purpose guiding your every step, you must now embrace one of the most powerful concepts in the pursuit of wealth: the ability to persist through adversity. The road to success is rarely smooth. There will be moments when it seems as if the universe is testing your commitment, moments when failure feels inevitable, and doubt creeps in to steal your confidence. But it is in these very moments that your true strength is forged. The difference between those who achieve extraordinary wealth and those who don't is the ability to keep going when it feels like all is lost. Adversity is not a sign that you are on the wrong path. It is a sign that you are on the right path. Every successful person you look up to has faced adversity. The wealth they achieved didn't come without struggle. What set them apart wasn't their lack of challenges, but their unyielding commitment to push forward despite those challenges. They understood that setbacks are simply part of the journey, not the end of it. Each setback is an opportunity for growth, for learning, and for becoming stronger. And when you embrace adversity with this mindset, you begin to see it not as a roadblock, but as a stepping stone. The key to turning adversity into your ally lies in your ability to reframe your thinking. Instead of seeing obstacles as signs of failure, see them as opportunities to prove your resilience. With every challenge you face, ask yourself, what is this teaching me? How can I grow from this? This mindset shift is critical. It's easy to give up when things aren't going as planned, but when you adopt the belief that every obstacle is just another step toward your goal, you become unstoppable. When you face adversity, it's essential to remind yourself of your purpose. In those moments when doubt begins to creep in, when fear whispers that you're not strong enough, or when the journey seems too long, return to your vision. Your purpose is the anchor that will keep you grounded when everything else feels uncertain. When you remember why you started, when you reconnect with that burning desire within you, you will find the strength to keep going. It's also important to remember that wealth is not a destination. It's a journey. Success is not an event that happens overnight. It's the accumulation of small, consistent actions taken over time. Each action you take, each effort you make, and each challenge you overcome adds to the foundation of your success. Even if you don't see immediate results, keep moving forward. Trust in the process. Trust that every action is leading you closer to the life you envision. Every time you persist, you reinforce your belief in yourself, and the universe begins to respond to that unwavering commitment. As you continue to face adversity, you will find that it no longer holds the same power over you. You will no longer fear failure because you know it is simply a lesson, a building block for your success. With every challenge you conquer, you become more equipped to handle whatever comes next. Wealth isn't just about accumulating money. It's about developing the mindset that refuses to quit, the resilience that turns setbacks into stepping stones. With each obstacle you overcome, you are one step closer to the life of wealth you deserve. Keep moving forward. The best is yet to come. As you persist through the challenges and continue to build a mindset geared toward wealth, one critical piece of the puzzle is taking consistent, purposeful action. Action is the bridge between your thoughts and your reality. Without action, even the most powerful mindset, the clearest purpose, and the strongest belief are nothing more than ideas waiting to be realized. It's easy to get caught up in planning, thinking, or dreaming, but true success demands more than just intentions. It demands movement. It demands effort. It demands doing. Action has a unique ability to shift your energy, to propel you forward even when your confidence wavers. The act of doing, of stepping into the unknown, is what builds momentum. It's what separates those who dream from those who achieve. But the key to effective action is not just taking any action. It's about taking focused, intentional steps that align with your purpose. Every decision you make, every move you take should be grounded in the vision of your desired outcome. Without this focus, you risk scattering your energy, and your efforts will lose direction. When your actions are aligned with your purpose, every step feels like progress, every effort becomes meaningful, and every challenge strengthens your resolve. It's important to realize that action does not need to be perfect, and it will not always yield immediate results. Perfection is an illusion. Progress is the goal. Success is built on the foundation of consistent, imperfect action. Every step forward, no matter how small, is a victory. Every mistake is a lesson, and every experience is an opportunity to refine your approach. The greatest achievers did not wait for the perfect moment to act. They acted, learned, adapted, and grew along the way. Waiting for the right time is a form of procrastination that only delays your success. The right time is now. The perfect action is the one you take today. As you continue to take consistent, purposeful action, you will start to see results. At first, they may be small, almost imperceptible, but the more you act, the clearer your path becomes. Your actions will create momentum, and momentum creates transformation. This process doesn't happen overnight, but with every step, you'll find yourself getting closer to the life of wealth you've always dreamed of. The key is to trust the process. Trust that every action you take is bringing you closer to your goals, even if the results aren't immediately visible. Action also reveals the path ahead. It's easy to feel lost or uncertain when you're standing still, waiting for clarity. But when you begin to move, you start to see new possibilities, new opportunities, and new solutions. The world responds to action. It rewards those who take initiative, who refuse to sit idly by and wait for things to change. The more you act, the more opportunities will open up to you. The universe responds to your efforts by bringing the right people, the right circumstances, and the right resources into your life. Do not underestimate the power of small, consistent actions. Wealth is not built overnight. It's built day by day, action by action. The foundation you lay today will support the success you experience tomorrow. Keep moving forward. Keep taking action. Each step is a step closer to the life you deserve. Each effort is a declaration that you are committed to your success. Trust in the power of action and know that with every move, you are creating the wealth and life you have always desired. As you continue to take focused, purposeful action, it's vital to recognize the power of your environment. The people you surround yourself with, the places you spend your time, and the energy you expose yourself to have a profound impact on your success. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with, and if you want to create wealth, you must carefully choose your associations. Positive, like-minded individuals who encourage and challenge you will propel you toward your goals. Toxic, negative influences, on the other hand, will drain your energy and make it harder to stay on track. You must make a conscious decision to surround yourself with people who support your vision and elevate your mindset. This doesn't mean cutting ties with everyone who doesn't share your ambitions, but it does mean choosing to spend more time with those who inspire and motivate you. When you surround yourself with individuals who are driven, focused, and striving for success, you start to mirror their energy. You begin to think bigger, aim higher, and push harder because you see what's possible. Their belief in themselves can fuel your belief in yourself. Their actions can inspire you to take action. You become motivated by their progress, and their success becomes a reminder that what they can achieve, so can you. But the power of your environment doesn't stop with the people around you. It also includes the spaces you inhabit. Your physical surroundings influence your mindset. If your environment is cluttered, chaotic, or uninspiring, it can be difficult to maintain the clarity and focus necessary for success. A clean, organized, and uplifting environment supports a focused, determined mind. Take time to curate your space, whether that's your home, your office, or even the places you visit regularly. Make sure they reflect the life you want to create. Surround yourself with things that inspire you, things that remind you of your goals, and things that make you feel empowered. The energy of your environment can be a reflection of your own energy. When you make a habit of maintaining a positive, motivating space, you begin to internalize that energy. You begin to show up differently in the world. Your actions become more intentional, and your mindset becomes sharper. Every step you take in an environment that nurtures your dreams brings you closer to the person you need to become to attract the wealth you desire. Likewise, the content you consume plays a crucial role in shaping your mindset. The media you watch, the books you read, the conversations you engage in, all of these feed your thoughts and influence your beliefs. If you constantly expose yourself to negativity, fear, and doubt, you'll find it difficult to maintain the belief that wealth is possible for you. On the other hand, if you intentionally choose to fill your mind with positive, inspiring, and empowering content, you will strengthen your mindset and cultivate a success-driven attitude. Make it a point to consume materials that align with your goals and values. Feed your mind with knowledge, with stories of those who have overcome adversity, and with strategies that align with your vision of wealth. Your environment is not just about your physical space or the people around you. It's about every aspect of your life that influences your thoughts, your actions, and your beliefs. When you consciously curate your environment to support your goals, you begin to live in harmony with your vision. The more you align your external world with your internal aspirations, the easier it becomes to stay focused, motivated, and on track toward your dreams. As you cultivate the right environment and take focused action, it's essential to understand the power of persistence in shaping your wealth. Persistence is the force that pushes you forward when everything within you says to stop. It's the quiet determination that refuses to accept defeat. Without it, all the desire, belief, and action in the world are wasted. The road to success is not a straight path. It is filled with unexpected turns, setbacks, and moments of doubt. But it is in those very moments that persistence becomes your greatest ally. It's not enough to just have a goal and a vision. You must have the grit to keep moving, to keep striving even when progress feels slow or impossible. Persistence isn't about being stubborn for the sake of it. It's about adapting and evolving while staying committed to your purpose. It's the ability to get back up after every failure and try again, knowing that each attempt is a step forward, not a setback. Each time you face resistance and choose to push through, you become stronger, more capable, and more confident in your ability to succeed. The difference between those who make it and those who don't is often the willingness to endure when the journey gets tough. Those who persevere believe in the end result, even when they can't see it clearly in the moment. They trust the process, knowing that success is the natural outcome of consistent effort. As you continue on your path, you'll encounter moments that challenge you to your core. These are the moments when your commitment will be tested, and this is where your persistence becomes critical. It's easy to stay motivated when things are going well, but true strength is shown when you're up against the wall. When everything seems stacked against you, when failure is looming, and when self-doubt threatens to consume you, persistence is what keeps you moving forward. Every step you take, no matter how small, is a victory. Every effort counts. There will be days when the road ahead seems too long, the obstacles too big. In those moments, remember that persistence is about doing the work, regardless of the circumstances. It's about continuing to show up even when you don't feel like it. Success doesn't belong to the one who never fails. It belongs to the one who refuses to give up. You will also find that persistence breeds belief. The more you push through the tough times, the more you reinforce your own faith in your ability to succeed. Every time you choose to persist, you prove to yourself that you have what it takes. As your belief strengthens, so does your confidence, and with that confidence, your capacity to act expands. You begin to trust yourself more, and this trust propels you forward with even more determination. At times, the journey will feel overwhelming. There will be moments when it feels like everything is working against you. But remember, persistence isn't just about enduring pain. It's about believing that you are capable of achieving your goals, no matter how many times you face adversity. Your vision, your purpose, and your unwavering commitment to keep going, no matter what, are the forces that will carry you through. Stay persistent, and the wealth you seek will no longer be a dream. It will become your reality.